Welcome to our latest Alfa showroom video. It's a wonderfully blue, clear October day and we are at Silverstone Museum for the inaugural 916 meet, organised by Dave Hart and Gary Fisher. Well done, chaps. You'll see loads of 916s. I don't know how many there are. There are about 50 or 60 of them. I mean, you can see there's a fantastic 3-litre V6. That engine just looks better and better, doesn't it? And there's just different colours. You've got the red, you've got the silver, you've got the Protero, there's Spiders, there's GTVs. Obviously the Zoe Yellow Club has come well prepared. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us there. So it's going to be a great day. You'll see some shots of the inside of the museum. We'll have an interview with Gary and with Dave. We've organised it. And I'm going to try and pick my car of the day, and hopefully we'll have a chat with that owner as well later on in the video. Right, as promised, we're going to interview one of the organisers today. This is Gary Fisher from Totally Alfa. Gary, what a great day so far. It's been wonderful seeing all these 916s together.
Oh, it's great. A great first event for the 916 section, first social event. 50 odd cars here, which is a great turnout. Obviously helped by the weather.
And the reason for doing this obviously is the social thing, isn't it? It's just making sure that we all keep talking, we keep exchanging challenges and happy memories of our cars.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's something I've wanted to do for ages, but never had the time. But with Dave coming on board, he's got a lot of enthusiasm. He's got obviously time to put to it, to organise great events like this. So yeah, he's done a wonderful job, and been really enjoyable.
It's been great, and I think you mentioned Dave. So Dave Hart has been great. He's our one of our admins for our Zoe Yellow group, and for me, I can just rely on him all the time to do our events. But the one thing Dave's got different to you, he's got a clean car. Now, I just need to look at yours because. First of all, congratulations for putting GT alloys on a V6 with spacers, because that's what I learnt on mine. But tell us about your Spider.
My Spider is actually a daily drive for the going backwards and forwards to Totally Alfa's unit. As you can see, I'm not into cleaning. I'm not into polishing. That's not what I'm about. I'm more into the mechanics, the actual parts, and that side of things. Yeah. Cleaning is a waste of time.
It is. Well, some people will disagree here today, but
I'm sure they would.
One final question: can you talk to us about Wheeler Dealers? We know it must be on soon.
Yep, Wheeler Dealers. I think it's the 20th series. It's just started. I think they're into the 3rd or 4th episode. So coming up shortly, because I think there's a total of 10 episodes. Is one dedicated to the GTV, blue GTV, V6. Blue seats, but restored by them, bought by a friend of mine, Chris Davidson, which you all was it Alpha Nut on YouTube, and yeah, great times.
Don't give too much away. We'll look forward to watching that one, and I suspect the episode will be pretty good for us to watch, really, and understand what these cars are really all about and the kind of pros and the cons, but ultimately look, the smiles they put on our faces.
Yeah, for sure.
So we normally pick one car of a day. I might pick 2 today, but the first one will be the Zoe Yellow Spider that's owned by Gil, who's one of the moderators for our Zoe Yellow page, and I've chosen it for a reason. And Gil, you know why I've chosen this for a reason.
The odds are it's because of the mileage. So it's on roughly about 158,000 miles.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, first, I guess tell us the story. So how long have you had it? Why did you buy it?
So, oddly enough, I actually wanted a Series 2 or a Series 4 Spider. They just got beyond me at that point in time, and I thought, okay, I still want a Spider. I remember the 916 Spiders from when I was 20 odd years old. They were new at the time, of course, and I always fancied them, and I thought, okay, why not? And of all the colors, I think the Zoe Yellow caught my eye, Giallo Zoe, to be precise. And it's one came up somewhere, I think it was close to Portsmouth. Went to have a look at it. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it just sort of grew in me. It drove well, and I thought, okay, the price was right. I thought it was going to be a long-term project, and it has turned out to be a long-term project. But it moves, it runs, it drives well. So that's how. So I've had it for about 6 years now, and yeah, it's been a project ever since.
Listen, they're all projects. We know what they're like. I mean, anything major gone wrong with that kind of mileage, and what things do you need to do going forward on it?
I wouldn't say anything major has gone wrong with it. The engine still runs like a peach. Obviously, you have to take care of these cars. You have to make sure that the oil level is up to where it should be. I've switched from 10W40 to 10W60, which is what Alfa actually recommend switching to, and it does burn less oil doing that. These engines normally do burn a bit of oil, so that's normal. But with 10W60, one, it burns less, and it seems to be happier with that oil. So the engine is absolutely fine. I think bodywork needs attention. Mechanically, it's mostly fine. It's just normal 916 things. So over time, I will fix the mechanicals first. Some of the electrics I've managed to sort out. Shout out to Neil at NJS Alpha, who's really been probably the best mechanic so far to look after this car. And so after looking after the electricals and mechanicals, probably I'll turn my attention to the bodywork after that. But it will be a multi-year, again, project.
So I guess finally, it sounds like it's a keeper, because I know you and I have chatted quite a lot, and you've sort of considered maybe selling or maybe not, but with respect to the mileage, you're better off keeping the car because it's worth peanuts to that mileage.
As far as I'm concerned, she's a keeper.
I mean, I'm blown over by that. What else can you say? This is an owner that really loves his car, understands his car, invested in his car, and that's why we love our 916s. Dave, I've had a fantastic day so far. We need to understand, why have you done this today?
Well, you know me, and you know I like getting us all out in our cars, our beautiful cars. I was approached by Nick Wright and David Faithful from Aroc. They wanted me to do something similar to what I have been doing with the Zoe Yellow Club, just try and raise the profile of local and national meets, just specifically for the 916 register.
And obviously, you know, I've not counted how many cars, 40, 50, I'm not sure.
I think there's nearly 40. We had 50 tickets, but there's a few missing today. I don't know why, but it's a beautiful sunny day.
And the idea is, obviously, we've come here to Silverstone. You know that you've negotiated entry or discounted entry for the museum, which is great.
Silverstone have done brilliantly for us.
And there'll be some prizes as well later on.
Yeah, we've got a nice little room set aside upstairs. We've had voting on all of the cars that we have here today that I'm sure you've had a look round. And we're going to have 3 prizes. We're going to have Best Car of the Day, Best Spider and Best GTV. It was fiercely contested, and I know who's won.
Right, so Dave knows who's won. We're going to go and take a look now.
Right, hope you've all had a fantastic day. Have you all had a fantastic day?
Yes.
And we've now come to the business end of the day. We've got all your votes. We have a prize for Best 916 GTV, which will be presented by Gary. Best 916 Spider, which will be presented by myself. And those votes are just from our opinion.
Our personal opinion, yes. Yep.
We don't have something to do. So we'll get on with that. So the best Spider for today was, there's 2, but I'll have to choose one, and lots of people are going to think, well, he's choosing a yellow car.
We've already said that, Dave.
It was fiercely contested. Steve Beckett, thank you very much. I love your car. We're right. Oh, there you are.
I had a similar sort of problem with the GTVs, mostly because there's not that many of them out there, to be perfectly honest, they're all spiders. Well, yeah, it's all good stuff. But I thought the best GTV out there was registration number N57AAV.
Oh,
Good choice. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Right.
over to you again. I've lost the
Okay, as voted by the public, which is your good selves, is a green spider Y193HUM. Well done. Well done. Well done. Oh. Thank you. You need a third. You need a third hand. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
You were clear winner on the votes.
Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Well, I'll endeavour to.
Cheers.
Well, you're chuffed, aren't you? I can tell.
Approaching the Wellington Strait. Is that a plane? It's a Wellington bomber. Surely he's not going to. Wow! How's that for a bit of showing off? That was really pushing on the inside towards Baggers. Is he lining up for a double pass? He is! Wow! And now it's Ferrari teammates Peter Collins and Mike Hawthorne racing in formation. What